Welcome to 30-minute trade. Here I recommend the stocks on daily and weekly basis, as well as I do the market analysis. For the last few years, I developed so many strategies, and I choose the best stocks out of them. The current stock, I think, market is not that favorable to for the long term, but only for short term, for day trade purpose, we can trade some of the stocks. So that I will recommend at this time because the market has so much volatile these days. So, and let's go what are the market is telling at this time. We'll analyze the market right now. Okay, let's jump into this. Okay, here if you come to the SPY is like in the on Thursday it was touched the bottom, almost it's nearly 2008 bottom. After but Friday, I think Trump announced some of the news, so it jumped back again. But we need to see whether it will stay there or not. But not many stocks jumped. But comparatively, last few days, I think almost stocks of little greater than the earlier downtown. So right now still it is not that great. We need to see one more up day in the in a week's time. So we need to see the follow through day, and then only the confirmation of the bottom is sure. Otherwise it is not yet confirmed. So we need to see, we will see more volatile at this time. So far still there was no confirmation. Until that time still we are not sure to play long term. If you see the SPY for the last 20 years, if you see the trend line from here, it almost touched the last Friday here. It reached back to this year. From here we will go on the top side, or we will go still see the volatile down up down error, because it's comparatively any other recession, this is totally different. This is not a financial crisis. This is only thing biological thing. So once the news totally dominates the news, so once everything settle the news, if we don't get any fear in the news, so then this might be the bottom, but we don't know what. So once but we will see how the market is trending in the coming days. We will know whether it is sure or not. So because not many buyers still not coming at this time. If you look at the daily chart, see comparatively selling volume, buying volume is less. So that means that buyers are not interested, they are not putting that much money. Most of the people are really short covering at this time. So that's why you will see the uptick right now. So but we will see, we will once we will go for a few days, more buyers will come, we'll see volume. That time we can confirm whether it's a bottom or not. So so far no stock at this point is really amazing at this time. So if you see the compact Nasdaq, it is also behaving same way. And, so far the chart looks like it's really bottom as when you compare to the 2008. Yeah, so that right now the news is really dominating. If you see a couple of positive news in the coming days, in the then we will see we can get the more stocks to buy. Okay, but not many buyers are really coming at this time. If you see the VIX, this is the volatile indicator. If you see weekly chart, if you go back to the 2008, this is the top. So right now also it reached the top, and also a lot of news came recently. Even Fed also announced a couple of announcements, positive news, but investors still not ready to buy at this time, because they are unaware of the situation, what will happen. And most of the businesses really shut down for a few days. So in the coming days we'll get the more bad news in terms of the earnings guidance. So they might lower the earnings, or some of the some of the small businesses will go bankrupt. So we'll see more bad news, it will come. So might be it will fall into recession, but we don't know at this time. but so far next coming 2 to 3 quarters, the companies we might get the wrong guidance, means lower the guidance, so that might be once the earning starts, the stocks will break down again. So that's why we cannot recommend anything in the long term. So far only short term, day on a daily basis you can go and do the day trade kind of things, but overnight, keeping it overnight is very dangerous at this time. Let's go to the stocks, what I really playing at this time. These are the three things. We can add more, but these are the mainly you are playing with the market. It's really triple of the spies, triple of the market, small caps. So these are really correlating with the market. Once the market ups, and this will go up, and this market down, then this will also go down, something like that. It's not like any other sector related, but these are only for the day trade purpose. Okay, let's go to the TNA. What is TNA does, how to trade this TNA. Let's go to the, normally I do the 5-minute chart on day trade. Once it breaks down, something like that, if it is a weakness in the chart, normally I buy the short side. If for pattern is really good at this time here, then I go with the long term. So that's how I trade TNA, TQQ. These are all the same thing. It's a ultra triple X. So be aware of that. For small move, it takes like a 10%, 20% move. So trade before you trade, better you know what you are doing. Okay, and the TZA also is a reverse of the TNA. If you want to short trade, shorting side, sell short, you can buy the here for the long side. So it's a really opposite of TNA. So TNA goes up, TZA goes down, something like that. Okay, this is a bearish kind of a symbol. Okay, let's go to the some of the sectors, what it is telling. We will see how it goes. Okay, this is the XLI is a spider industrial ETF. um, looks like it is a really so much volume these coming days. So we will we don't know whether it's a bottom or not. Still, this doesn't look good at all. Financial also might be it is a bottom. So we will see how it develops over the time. um, Spider materials, out of all the stocks, I think materials also looks good at this time. XLE energy sector, really it went to the bearish kind of thing, but in short term it might go up, but so far comparatively any other sector, this is a really bad sector at this time. XLK, this is a technology related. Um, so this is really good. Might be touching the bottom here so far, but it touched the 200-day average. Might be it will settle here couple of days. If anyone wants to trade on the ETF side, I think this is a really kind of a bottom, but we don't know yet. This is the communication XLC communication sector. Um, Still it has potential to go down really, but it's not encouraging at this time. XLP, this is a consumer staples. um, um, so far this chart is not encouraging at this time, and it's not at all good. XLU, none of these stocks is really not good at this time, but if you want to day trade, these are the little risk compared to any other stocks, because this is a kind of a sector related. You don't get that damage. So if you want to day trade, you can day trade 5-minute chart. You can put some kind of either long side or short side, you can play with this one. So this is the safest, and also you don't get damage that much if you lose it. Okay, so these are also XLRE, real estate. This also really went down so badly. After that it recovered, but not much volume came. XLY, this is a consumer discretionary. So these are also really bad. It is like falling knife kind of a setup, all these things. So so we need to see some more confirmation before putting into the money in these sectors. XLV, this is a healthcare. So far healthcare stocks are really good. See, volume is really up compared to any other stock or any other ETF, any other sector. The volume came these days, so it's mostly related to the corona. That's why healthcare sector is really yeah, touching the bottom at this time. So if you want to play short term or day trade, these are the sector. It's a low risk comparatively. TNA and TG and TQQ. Okay, these are the things. This is my analysis for today. But we can expect more volatility in the coming days. So if the coronavirus is developing, more cases more noted down, then a lot of business, small business also going bad. So be aware of that. Don't take don't put more position into any of the stock or sector, and also don't take more than 5% loss. So be aware of that. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe it, and also I will give you more analysis in the coming days on a daily basis. And keep watching. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Thanks.